Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Black Serum and how are we doing today? Are we sad, happy? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let me just get this out of the way because it really bothers me. I'm wearing this lip glow oil from Dior and everybody don't ever buy this product. And whoever made this product, let me tell you, you should get a death penalty. I'm going to look whoever made this product after I finish filming this video. And let me tell you, I will find you. Now honestly, I just cannot fathom who made this. Who think it was okay to make lip gloss this sticky? It's almost like chewing on super glue. So you're telling me everybody was in the Dior team and they all collectively thought it was okay to make a lip gloss this sticky? Okay, I just switched the product because let me tell you, every word that came out of my mouth had a bubbly popping sound. It's like, oh my god, gross. But anyway, did you guys know that recently a Canadian show called Dragon's Den has garnered a lot of attention on the internet? The show is similar to the American TV program called Shark Tank, where small entrepreneurs, they will come on the show, pitch their products and business ideas to seek investment. The clip features the Canadian actor Simu commenting on one of the products and its owners, and his remarks sparked a heated conversation among the netizens. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this name, he played Shang-Chi in Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and portrayed one of the Kens in the movie Barbie. The particular product that Liu Simu took issue with was a boba drink, and when I saw that, I was like, I have to talk about this. The universe is calling my name and it's almost too easy because I used to sell bubble teas and I know all the ins and outs of this industry. So in today's video, we're going to talk about cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation in relation to this video. But before we start this video, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. So without further ado, let's sip some teas. Bubble tea.
Hello Dragon,
Whoa.
My name is Jessica.
And my name is Sebastian.
We are here today from Quebec City seeking $1 million in exchange of 18% of our business, Boba.
Boba.
Dragon, you have probably heard about bubble tea.
Yes.
I've never. Has anyone else heard of bubble tea?
Yes, I've heard.
What is bubble tea?
Simu was drinking bubble tea this morning.
I've never heard of this thing
Yes,
before
I'm
in my
talking
life.
about bubble tea.
Immediately, I can just tell he was a little bit uncomfortable from the get-go. He tried to joke away this awkwardness by saying, has anyone heard of bubble tea? As if no one knows what bubble tea is. Why would this be a new thing? Interesting.
That trendy sugary drink you are queued up for and you are never quite sure about its content.
Those days are over with Boba.
Hang on. I'm quite sure about its content, but,
Yes?
but continue.
Okay.
Let me tell you what's in a bubble tea. For regular milk tea, you get to choose a tea base to your liking. Black, green, jasmine, oolong. Then you add sugar. If you're lactose intolerant, it is recommended to use the ingredient called non-dairy creamer. That gives you the traditional classic milk tea taste. It is artificial, made out of sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oil, same as most of the creamers that you put into your coffees. Okay, but here's the kicker. It is unavoidable, a must-have ingredient because that gives you that traditional authentic milk tea taste. The ingredient non-dairy creamer is actually quite controversial. It is considered less healthy than real dairy, but will it kill you? Make your hairline recede? Give a whole village diabetes? Absolutely not. If you only drink once every now and then. Because moderation is the key. It doesn't take a genius to make bubble teas. Simple as that. So I'm not understanding what she meant about you're never quite sure its content, where the content is literally transparent.
We have transformed this beloved beverage into a convenient and healthier, ready-to-drink experience. Since day one, we are disturbing this $4 billion market with 3 simple ingredients: high-quality tea, fruit juice, and our famous Boba. Last year, we just launched 2 crazy innovations, including the first alcoholic ready-to-drink bubble tea in the world. But also our grab-and-go popping Boba.
So Dragon, are you now ready to drink our product?
Yeah. Boba comes in various flavors like watermelon, dragon fruit, and peach. It retails for about $3.99 at major grocers in Canada, the US, and Europe.
Do you get the popping bobas, though?
The boba's popping.
Raspberry and lime. Not bad.
In order to make fruity tasteable, it requires a crazy amount of sugar and syrup. And a lot of people just have the misconception that they think fruities are actually healthier alternatives, which is not true. Have you ever made fruities by yourself with using real fruits without adding any sugars? It tastes like Donald Trump's tonsil stone. The owners completely fooled white people or the gullible, uncultured Canadians, because the popping boba they put in the drink is actually worse than the tapioca pearl balls. The popping bobas are completely 100% artificial. They're made out of sodium arginate and calcium lactate, and the juice inside of it is made out of artificial flavored syrup, where the tapioca is just made out of starch. So do the math. What I'm seeing here is two buffoons trying to capitalize the popularity of boba drinks and attempting to create an illusion that somehow their version is better and healthier, and use that to fool the gullible investors who are not familiar with the bubble tea drink industry. That's a little shady if you ask me.
This is the popping boba. We sell it in convenience store to add to any drinks.
This is my first time having bubble tea.
You're missing out in life, man.
I've never seen it like in this. I've seen it in...
People have tried to bottle it up. It's very difficult to maintain the flavor.
Did you like this?
I thought it was fine, but I'm concerned about this idea of disrupting or disturbing bubble tea because it's something that's
Why?
very
There can
near.
be new takes on things.
Sure,
Nothing-
but I'm looking
not
at
everything has to be
these two guys.
traditional.
No, but then there's also an issue of cultural appropriation. There's an issue of taking something that's very distinctly Asian in its identity and quote unquote making it better, which I have an issue with. But I want to hear the pitch before I formulate an opinion.
Jesus, let him finish. Okay.
That's one way to start.
Yeah, that's one way to start. A little heavy there. But okay.
But it's not an ethnical product anymore, not with the popping bobas. So we took the version, the Asian version, and we made it with fruit, with juice.
The popping boba is new. I can't say I've had that. It definitely is an experience when you're having it.
Okay, first of all, what do you mean it's not an ethnical product anymore? It's always ethnical because it is originated from Taiwan and has always been. And secondly, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your product is not innovative whatsoever. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Did you guys see any innovative part in this product? Am I missing something? I just feel like we're in 3008 and you're 2008. Oh, by the way, did you guys catch Miss Living Fossil said? Yeah, I give her this cute nickname. She said, the popping boba is new, I've never had that. Did you just travel here from the bubonic plague era by a time machine? The popping boba has been there for decades, and you're now just had that? Okay. I mean, that does not mean the product is innovative. The popping boba is new. That only furthermore proves that you're uncultured. Are we clear on this?
What made you guys get into this business?
I was like looking at the data about bubble tea, and the popping boba was just rising everywhere in the world. So I was like, I need to come out with something. It was a crazy success since day one.
Wait for them to find out that we're putting mochis and sagos into the drink. Wow. Whoa. Oh. Crazy, right?
So you're building a brand, and this is, I'll see if I can articulate this, but the name Boba, the industry is Boba, is
Yes.
it not? Is that a good thing being called Boba, or a bad thing?
Well,
Yes.
they added a B.
So right now we're rebranding, we're working with lawyer and everything, but at the end of the day, maybe we're gonna need to add a little word after the boba.
It's almost like I'm launching a taco business and I call it taco with 2 C's in there. Because I just never quite sure its content. Who knows what kind of unhealthy ingredients they put in there. My version is way healthier and better. And it's not an ethnical product anymore. Do you like the sound of that? Does it sound like I'm respecting the Latino culture? I don't think so, right? I just realized I have not cursed once thus far. Because Liu Simu is being very professional here, I'm trying to match his vibe. Because normally in my video, 1 minute in, I already dropped the F-bomb like 12 times. 어머 미쳤어. 웬일이니? I'm so proud of myself.
Clearly you're doing very well. What respect is being paid to this very Asian drink that has blown up around the world? And is it in your teas? Is it in your product development? Who is on your staff? Who is on your cap table that is providing that for you?
It's a good question because our best partner is in Taiwan, actually. So they make all the recipe, all the boba. We work really hard. We travel to Taiwan. We speak with them. They are part of our team. It's really important for us. So that's the best part. That's the cultural part of our product.
Just because one Taiwanese give you their blessings, that does not mean it's okay. Obviously, you don't need anybody's blessing to open up a business, but at the same time, you should be respectful to the culture and the people who created it. Listen, my problem is never that they're selling drinks with bobas in it. Anybody can do that. Anybody can open up a bubble tea shop. Anybody can open up a pizza joint, a taco stand, a fire restaurant. But if you're gonna use someone else's culture, at least do it in a respectful way. You can just take someone else's culture and profit off of it without giving credit where the credit's due. So far, I haven't heard or seen them once showing appreciation for our culture and express gratitude for their inspiration behind their business.
So we have 900 stores with that, and they bought like 300,000 of this to put in the slush, and it's a crazy success.
Oh yeah, that's such a good, guys, I just we see so many consumer packaged goods products. This is like mega.
I've never seen anything like it.
I'm sure we can sell it to Pepsi for $1 billion in.
Come on, Miss Fosso. Go out and touch some grass. I'm pretty sure you can afford traveling to other Asian countries, right? So open your eyes, stretch your cranium, and be cultured.
I can go first. I find the product a little too sweet for my own personal preference, and for me to invest in something, I've got to love it and stand behind it. But at this stage, it's not for me, and I'm out.
I am studying your can, and I am looking for anything that tells me where boba came from. And where boba came from is Taiwan. You know, I started this venture company for a lot of reasons, but really primarily to uplift minority entrepreneurs. And not only do I feel like this is not happening here, but that I would be uplifting a business that is profiting off of something that feels so dear to my cultural heritage. I want to be a part of bringing boba to the masses, but not like this. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thanks.
Respect that.
Respect that.
I'm not sure I'm the right partner for you, so for that reason, I'm gonna be out.
I like it. I wanna help you build the distribution out in the US. That does take money, for sure, and it takes a team, and that's what you really need to build here. I will offer you $1 million for 20% of the business.
Some people might be a little bit sensitive when it comes to cultural appropriation. Perhaps they have encountered it from first-hand experience, where others might be oblivious. But I think it's better to be aware and educated on these issues. Let me tell you, Liu Simu actually received a lot of hate for speaking out on this issue, with some netizens calling him out saying, "You're not even Taiwanese. Why do you feel the need of chiming in and involving yourself into this conversation? Are you dense?" Let me tell you, one does not need to be Taiwanese to talk about cultural appropriation. Anybody can recognize something is wrong and speak up about it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.